Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 20 on the Xbox One X. There has been a brand new update for MotoGP 20 on the PS4 and the Xbox One. It is update 1.0.12 and on the PC it is 1.0.0.15. So, as you can see on screen, junior teams have now been added to career mode, so you can now set up your own Moto2 and Moto3 teams, so you can manage them. Obviously I'm in MotoGP, so I can set up both Moto2 and Moto3. If you are in Moto2, then you can only set up Moto3. But yeah, so that will be something that I will dive into in career mode at some point. The next few career videos that will be going out on the channel won't include the new update because I recorded them prior to the update. But they will eventually be in there, and I'll be sure to set up a Moto2 team and a Moto3 team as well, so we can finally set up our teams in all three categories. They've also updated the TV style graphics, various minor fixes as well, and the other thing that they've added, which is what we're going to go into today, is they have finally added in MotoE. So MotoE is finally in the game now, so we're going to dive into this today. So we got the official riders, as you'd expect, and obviously you can use the bikes with your custom rider as well. So I think for the purpose of this we'll go with Bradley Smith. Let's go to where shall we go? Tell you what, let's go to Catalonia and we'll just do some laps with the MotoE to see how they feel. Right, let's go to Catalonia, see how we get on with the MotoEs. It's going to be very weird feeling wise because obviously I won't need to change gears. And I will eventually do a MotoE little championship on the channel as well, like we've done with the Red Bull rookies. So we'll do a championship. You can see that the there's been some updated visuals to the graphics as well, as you can see there. So some of the information graphics have been updated. Track engineer, what can we change? We can do the ECU, which is just engine brake and power mapping. We'll put engine braking on 2. And what's the track temperature? 127. So let's go medium front and a hard rear. So no traction control. Let's see how we go with a MotoE bike. They were a little bit trickier on MotoGP 19. You have to go careful with the throttle because obviously you got instant torque. Okay. So yeah, some of the visuals have been overhauled. You can see one lap at the top left-hand corner of this screen that hasn't been there before. So yeah, some different changes to the interface of the actual game itself. So this is a MotoE bike. Obviously no gears with it, so we ain't got to worry about gears or anything. So down towards turn 1, we've got to try and figure out the braking marker. Oh, that was too hot into there. But we stayed on track. But they feel so weird. And yeah, it is a little bit weird talking about engine braking with the MotoEs, but they do have... it's not obviously called engine braking, but they do have a similar sort of system with the bikes that is kind of represents engine braking. And there we go. First crash with the MotoE because we've got no traction control whatsoever, so you have to go very careful with them. Yeah, like I said, I will do a championship at some point. Oh yeah, the rear. Right, let's put engine braking up a little bit more. Let's put it straight onto 4 because we are struggling getting the bike stopped for the corners. So we'll do a few laps with the MotoE, see what kind of lap time we can do. Oh, stopping for turn 10 is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Obviously, they're heavier bikes as well because they got all the battery packs and everything. That was probably way too early on the brakes for turn 10. We can go a little bit later next time. Obviously, they're not as fast. Oh, okay. The rear just wants to go. So yeah, we'll do a few laps and then hopefully we'll get a nice clean lap together. But in MotoGP 19, when I set up done a little championship with MotoE, I did find it was quite a difficult championship actually. So I'm hoping it's going to be more difficult than the Red Bull Rookies was, because that was a piece of cake really. I even stopped qualifying for that, and we still managed to win. Careful with the throttle. It would be nice if they added the sound of their knee sliders scraping, because when you watch it on TV, that's what you can hear through most of the corners, is just the sound of their knee sliders scraping on the floor. And a lot of the riders, that's what they said, it's weird not being able to hear engine noise or anything. They say you can still tell when someone's behind you because you can hear the knee sliders scraping on the floor. So it would be nice if they added that little detail into the game. Right, so we can brake a little bit late for turn 10 this time. So let's see how we get on with that. Let's brake there. Yeah, that seemed about right at the Monster Energy sign. Okay, I think we are going to finish our first proper lap with the MotoEs. Like I said, the next few career videos are not with the new interface or anything, because I done a load of recording in one session. So it will look as it was prior to the update for a few more videos, and then obviously when we get a little bit later down the line, it will look like this. So some definite interface updates we've got. That was a bit too hot into turn 1 there. Let's try and beat our personal best time if we can. But yeah, looking forward to setting up junior teams in Moto2 and Moto3. That's a nice little addition. So that's something, you know, I could continue to do. Obviously, set one up this season, even though I'm almost halfway through the season already, so it's not like they're going to be able to win the championship or anything. But like next season and that, we can try and go for the title in all 3 categories maybe, and just see what happens. But yeah, I'm glad that they finally put it in. It is a shame that it has been missing. Obviously we had it in MotoGP 17 from the get-go. Obviously you started off in Moto3, picked your teammate and everything, and oh, nearly lost it. And yeah, then you could eventually buy Moto2 riders and MotoGP as well. So looking forward to doing that. It is nice that they are keeping the game updated and bringing things to the game. I know some people may have stopped playing the game by now, but it's definitely worth revisiting with some of the updates they're doing. So we are going to beat our personal best time so far. And there we go, 0.6 quicker. I'm hoping that with the new interface, it does mean that, you know, in career mode, when someone else sets pole position, it will come up on screen the time that you have to beat, because that's something that is very, very bugged in this game. Sometimes when you're in qualifying, you don't know what time you have to beat. So I'm hoping that the new interface has fixed that, but I won't actually know until I go into career and have a little play with that. Okay, we're just ahead of our personal best time at the moment. But yeah, MotoEs actually feel pretty good. Once you get used to the rear spinning up and everything, and you have to go careful with that. Obviously through here you have to go careful with the throttle. And just like the Rebel rookies, when I do a championship with the MotoEs, I'll use the same tracks that they're going to use in real life. So if they go to a track more than once, obviously we will go to it more than once as well. Right, can we beat our time one last time? Okay, 2 corners to go. Come on. And yeah, thank you to everyone who turned up for the 25,000 subscriber celebration stream last night. I had a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. And yes, we have beaten our time by 0.6 of a second again. So that is a look at the MotoEs on MotoGP 20. Let's just get a thumbnail for the video. Okay. But yeah, and the merch announcement went down very well last night as well. And yeah, guys, if you do end up buying a t-shirt or something, don't forget to take a photo on Twitter or Instagram and tag me in it so that I can see you guys wearing the merch. Okay, right. Let's end the session. Yeah, here's a new interface actually, isn't it? I quite like that. It's quite a nice new interface that we got going on. Cool, okay. Because when I started up the game, it said to pick your number again, your race number. So I was a bit concerned that the number 90 that I've been using isn't going to be on the game anymore. But luckily it still is. We are officially fastest in MotoE around Catalonia. We're also the only person who's done a lap time around Catalonia with MotoE. But I'll take that. Right, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you so much for watching. Just a quick recap of what has been added to MotoGP 20. MotoE, of course, has been added to the game. It won't be in career mode, just like Rebel Rookies Cup is not in career mode either. But you can obviously do the championship by going to new championship. They've obviously added the addition of junior teams. So in managerial career, you can now set up your own Moto3 and Moto2 teams if you're in MotoGP. If you're in Moto2, you can set up a Moto3 team as well and try and manage them and get them to the top. It's been updated with the TV visuals and also some minor fixes as well. But anyway, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I shall see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe and wash your hands. See you.